We are here playing more, or we are actually just here playing Sims 4. I have not previously recorded it, so we are just here playing The Sims 4. Basically all I'm going to do today is build a house and talk. It's more or less going to be a podcast episode. You can listen while you're driving or cleaning. Feel free. I'm actually going to turn down putting your opinion out there. And I do understand that's a part of social media. That's a part of literally everything, is your opinion is going to be out there. People's opinions will be out there and whatnot. But it's a matter of how their opinion is going out there. How your opinion is going out there and what exactly it's doing. Like, how is your opinion affecting? What is your opinion doing to those people, like other people on social media, as well as people in your life? And I'm gonna do some hot takes. As in, basically, I don't agree with all this. Whatever the LGBTQ. I mean, obviously, I don't agree with it because I don't live that way. But, it's not like I'm gonna hate somebody just because of it. No. I'm not just gonna hate somebody because of how they are. I mean, that's not how I've been raised. Just not how I'm gonna live. But don't try forcing me to accept exactly how you are. And don't try to get me to accept the kind of person you are. I'm not gonna hate you, but it's not like I'm going to accept you and abide by your rules and your standards on it, let alone, I mean, come on. There's a very specific creator out there who, again, I'm not gonna name, but I'm sure you guys can figure out who it is, that expects everybody else to conform to the way they live and the way they see themselves fit. And I understand, yes, like it's like letting people know or whatever. It is how you go about letting people know. If you just straight up get mad because they don't know, because you didn't, they just didn't know, and you get mad at them for it, that is not the correct way to go about it. Straight up, not the right way to go about it. I feel like, it's just, I don't know, insane the way that some people think that everybody has to abide by their rules just because they feel like it. No. I hate to break it to you, I am 17 years old at the time of this recording, and I don't even think about that. I know that people won't agree with me, because people already don't. They already don't agree with me on lots of things, and things such as this being my career, this being what I do and how I make an income and a living. Not everybody's going to agree with that, because I've told a few people now, and they straight up just, oh really? That's what you can do? It's like, yes, it is. I understand. I still have a semester of high school left. I'm still brand new at this, and when I first told people about what I was gonna do, they were like, "Oh, really? Like, but you only have like 1,000 followers on TikTok. I don't think you're gonna get very far." It's like, well, I've been making TikToks for about 2 months now, and 1,000 followers from where I've come from, starting 2 months ago, I think is not a horrible amount. Let's be so for real. 2 months, and I'm actually at like 1.1k now, and yeah, I do expect to continue to grow. I mean, that's just what I am expecting. Is it bound to happen? Not necessarily, but it is. It could, it might as well happen. But it's not a matter of. I'm not letting these people's opinions and whether they believe in me. I'm not letting that affect me. Absolutely not. Because, in my opinion, and again, we're talking about opinions now. My opinion is, who cares? Honestly, if it is something that you want to do and that you want to find yourself in, why care what other people think and say about you? Which I understand. Sometimes I do let other people's words get to me, and it affects me. But I mean, it happens to everybody. I'm not saying if it happens to you, just you need to change your ways. No, not at all. I'm simply saying, don't let their opinions of you and their words of you determine what you do for a living. What you do, even as a hobby or anything. Don't let those words get to you. It's not how I would want to be remembered. It's not how I would want to live, and it might be different. You might be a much bigger people pleaser than I am, and I am a people pleaser, and you might be so much more of a people pleaser than me, and you just might not agree with what I'm saying. Cool. You go do what you believe is whatever makes you comfortable. You go do it is you you do you, basically. And I mean, all I can say is I'm over here as of right now talking to one person that's here my stream, and if they're even here still, and I'm posting this. Will I look back and will I probably have second thoughts? Absolutely. But in the end of the day, it is bound for. Obviously, I'm going to be embarrassed. I'm going to have haters. I'm going to have people who don't understand why I do things, why I do what I do and why I'm doing all these things. That it doesn't matter that much to me. It is not that so big of a deal that I'm letting it affect truly my everyday to-day life. Does it bother me every now and then? Of course it does. I'm still human, and I still get hurt by what people say. I still will think too much about what people are saying and whatnot, but it is truly important that you don't let it ruin you. You don't let it ruin who you are and what you do. Basically, all I can say is that just don't let it truly ruin who you are as a person. Don't let it corrupt you. It doesn't matter. Unless, it doesn't matter. Truly what they say. Now, if it's threatening or not, then yeah, it matters. It really, really matters then. If they're just straight up threatening you. But I highly doubt anyone who has a serious problem with you is going to be threatening you. Now, I say I doubt, but seriously, if someone is threatening you, that is a whole nother situation that you need to get taken care of probably right away. But I don't know. Takes. Me personally, I know it's a lot of my opinions, blah 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 blah. Like, shut up, we get it. But do you? Are you fully understanding? I don't know. There are things going on. Whoa, big switch up. Yes, there are things going on that I personally can't explain because I don't know why they are going on. All I know is that they are. And as long as we allow them to go on, allow the fire to be fueled, it's just gonna keep going. And it's gonna burn brighter and brighter and more and more. And my goal is to not just, make content. And like, yes, obviously I want to make content and whatnot. But that is not necessarily all I want to do. I'm also here to try spread awareness, spread awareness, spread good news, vibes, all of these things that bring us together. It's truly based on what person are you? What kind of person are you? Are you someone who hates based off of first impressions? Are you someone who hates solely because of another person? Another person hates. I believe that everybody needs a chance. Now, if you are somebody that knows me and you are watching this and you are thinking to yourself, everyone needs a chance, you didn't give me a chance, you didn't give me yours. I have given everybody a chance. I have given everyone a chance, whether they completely know it or not. You've had your chances. And if we just don't communicate in the way that, me and other people do, it's because you did not do good. You did not, pass or use your chance wisely. Your chance did not go very well. Oh, but if they don't know that they're having the chance, I was supposed to go. Well, they shouldn't have to know that they are being, quote unquote, tested. Not really testing, but they shouldn't have to know that I'm giving them a chance at a specific time. They should just do it. They should just do nice. Be nice. And yeah, I'll admit, sometimes I'm not nice to people. I don't use words and things an intent to hurt people in my life unless I have been directly affected by them in the first place. Directly affected, that's very vague, it's a very loose term. Directly affected, how would you directly affect? I mean, by directly affected, if something happens, something is said about me that I do not know about, and someone slips up and says that they were talking about me, I then ask, oh really, what was this? And if I am not given an answer, or they try to change their story, then yes, it becomes a much bigger problem. It becomes a problem of, why were you talking about me and what were you saying? I deserve it is my right to know what you were saying about me. And a lot of people, they don't agree with that. They don't agree with the fact that it is now my right to know what you were saying about me, because you just admitted to talking about me. It is now my right to know exactly what you were saying about me involving me. I don't need to know necessarily the lead up or the build up of the story. I simply need to know and want to know what was said, why it was said, and how exactly I can not be put in the mouths of others next time. It's quite a big problem for some people, I have noticed, when it comes to, well, you were talking about me, so just what were you talking about? Like, I'm not going to be mad until you lie to me. And once you lie to me, and then yes, I'm gonna be angry or upset with you because you have now lied about you talking about me and why you were talking about me, and I just want to know why you were talking about me. I don't know why some people find it so surprising when they tell you that they were talking about you and you want to know what they said. They act like it's now top secret information that they should have never shared with you, that they were talking about you and all this stuff. And it's like, I'm not trying to interrogate you, get mad at you. I am simply just trying to figure out what was said, why what was said, and how I can change that. And if you're not giving me the opportunity to be able to change whatever was said about me, whether it be a bad thing or not, like, you're not even giving me an opportunity to hear what you have now said about me, then we have a problem. Oh my gosh, alright. I do have to say, I try and understand where people are coming from. I do. Because I have been taught that I have, learned that understanding where someone is coming from might help shift your perspective. Now, if that person is just straight up hating on you to hate on you, and you know that, then you know it. Like, they honestly have no reason. No reason whatsoever, because you've done nothing of your knowledge to them that you know about. But they continue to say that if you did something to them, but won't tell you what you did, well then that there, my friends, is something that is just quite not okay. Because let me tell you, that has happened to me. It is still happening to me. I'm still getting flamed. I will get flamed for speaking out about it in a manner such as this, and putting it out there for the whole internet to watch and see whenever they want. I want this matter to go known that I don't despise and hate people. I don't hate anyone. Let me say that first. I don't hate anybody. I may dislike you. Yeah, everybody dislikes somebody. I would be a really big liar if I said I didn't dislike people, because I dislike a lot of people. I do. But to say I sit here and say I hate somebody, now that is something I cannot do. Because it is just not right. I will not sit here and say I hate anybody. Because I genuinely do not hate anybody. And I will emphasize this more and more and more and more and more and more and more until it is engraved in these people's brains that I don't know what I did to you. Because you are not telling me what I did to you to make you mad, envious, annoyed. I mean, whatever I did to you, tell me. If it is based off of a speculation that you have about me, that you would know it is not true, but it has been repeated so many times to not be true, and I'm sure if these people will see this, they will know exactly what I'm talking about, then I need you to come talk to me. And I know you won't, but I simply will say, I need you to come talk to me. Come have a civil conversation and allow me to explain myself. Even though I don't have to, allow me to. Because it is not true. I know exactly what rumors are going on. I know what is being said. And I will assure you guys, it is not true. It's not. And I will say this more and more and more and more and more and more until it is engraved into your head that you know it is not true, even though you continue to say it is. But you were just talking about not letting things like that get under your skin. I was. And things like that get under my skin. I don't want them to let me hate somebody. No. I simply, everyone gets annoyed. I mean, it is human emotion to get annoyed, to get, I don't want to say angry, but yes, sometimes we as humans, we get angry. We get angry, we get mad, we get envious. It is a thing that simply happens to us. A thing that's, whether we want to admit it or not, we have all felt before. And if you say you haven't, well, just put a sign on you that says I'm a liar right now. Because I mean, it's going to be true for you. It's going to be true for me. It's going to be true for somebody across the world from you. It is the truth. It is the truth that I am standing on. It is the truth that I would hope and would encourage everybody to stand on. Because if you can't even stand on the truth, the absolute truth that you know is true, just truth. If you cannot stand on the truth, then there is something wrong with you and you need help, and it's something that I cannot do for you here. Unfortunately. There is something with everybody, something with everything, and I try to spread what I can. Not rumors. Spread what, I guess, awareness or whatever I can, because I simply know. I know that there are people, other teens, other like guys that are going through the same thing that I am going through, and even though they won't talk about it, I will. And I know exactly, if this is you, I know what you're going through, because I'm going through it too. And I am just here. Simply let you know, though friends may not understand, I understand, and I get it, and I just want you to know that they are simply jealous of you. They're jealous of the kind of person you are, which is a magnificent thing. It's an amazing thing that if someone is jealous of you for the type of person you are, if you're a good person, I should say, that is the amazing thing. It sure comes with its flaws. People will make fun of you. If not now, they will. They are going to. But it is simply because they are so self-conscious around you. They feel like they need to bring you down so they themselves look better. Let me tell you, I hope this is you. I hope that those people that make fun of you, that sit there and laugh and mock you, are one day going to look out, see how successful you have become, and go from your number one hater to your number one supporter. Though you may never know it, and you may die thinking they don't like you, when the truth is, they do. Whether they think they're too cool to admit it because they don't want to look bad, they don't want to catch flame for it, they want to get flamed for it. Trust me. And even if you think people don't, they do stand up for you. I was informed by a good friend of mine, a pretty good friend, about a situation that had taken place while playing Fortnite one time, and I impulsively spoke before he was able to finish. And yes, it was complete misunderstanding. But during this session of us playing, we had to be on call, and his phone kept muting, and which was a little weird. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just, not gonna think too much of it. I'm just playing Fortnite here. I soon find out that it is because other people had arrived at the house that he was in. It was one of our other friends' house. They were all playing together at their house, and I was not invited. But then I was informed it was because another group of people was invited. This group of people, they are ones who don't like me. They make fun of me. They call me very many names that I cannot say, and I will not say, but know that they are not good. And if they see and watch this, they will know exactly who they are. And hello, if you are watching this. But I was informed that's why I wasn't invited. And that the reason the phone kept going mute was because that they were muting the phone so they could talk trash on me to my friends about asking why are you playing Fortnite with that words. When I heard that, I impulsively spoke and lashed out, and I was asking, why weren't you sticking up for me? Why were you not being the friend that you claim to be? I was then informed that they were sticking up for me. And I don't know for sure if this is the full truth. I don't. But I was informed that they were sticking up for me, that they were basically, they were catching flame because they were sticking up for me. And in hearing that, I was like, oh, so you guys do actually stick up for me? And he said, yes, we do, and we catch so much crap for it, but we don't care because you are our friend. And I just kind of looked at him. I was like, well, sorry for lashing out at you, first of all, but second of all, I assumed that, and it wasn't good for me to assume because supposedly I was wrong, but I assumed that I was essentially alone. I had my group of friends, which are girls, and I have a few of those. Excuse me. Then I have a small group of guy friends who we all play Fortnite together. And let me tell you, the reason that I have a small group of guy friends is because the select few people that don't like me, they all assume I'm homosexual. And I don't say that in a bad way. If you are, whatever. Like, you do you live your way. But I say that as in, that's why they don't like me. Because they think I am. And have any of them come up to me and truly ask me? One of them did. Only one of them did. Three or 4 years ago. And guess what? He's now back to saying that I am. Even though he asked me in person, I told him no. Like, no, I'm not. And I felt like whenever he asked me, I was so happy that he asked me. I was so happy that somebody finally came up to me had the courage to ask me to my face instead of just accusing or starting a rumor. So happy. And now it's just kind of like, what was even the point of that? What was the point in even asking me if you're just gonna turn around and say that I am? Basically, know that you, and I wish I knew this so much sooner, and I know it now, you're not alone. Though it feels like you are, I felt like I was for the longest time. Because I had nobody to talk to it about. Except for a small select group of friends. And even sometimes it felt like they weren't with me. You truly are not alone. If you have people to go talk to about what you are going through, go. Talk to them. Don't try to take initiative on yourself. If you don't, I'm here. You don't know me, probably. But just comment. Comment that. Just say, me too. Or comment something to let me know that you know that you are not alone. I know I'm not. I have great friends that help me through everything. I have family. Though it was very, and it is awkward, it is emotional, it is uncomfortable bringing these things up. Because the first person that comes to family's mind is worry, sometimes judgment, which I hate to say, but it is true. But in the end, like every great saying, family is and will always be there. Whether it seems like it or not, don't get me wrong. Me and my family have our fights. Me and my friends, we have our fights and our difficulties. But at the end of the day, I would put my life on the line for any of them. I may not feel like it when I go to bed, but when I wake up the next morning, it's usually a whatever. You may be getting bullied now, but use that. Do what I did. Use that bullying. Use the name calling and the getting made fun of. Use it. Use it to find your stride. Use it to find exactly who you are in what you want to be. Because that's exactly what I did. And you can do it too. All it takes is a push. Use this as your push. I am pushing you out there. I'm pushing you to go do that thing you always wanted to do. Did I ever think that I would be sitting here creating content? No. Is this my dream? No. But I'm doing this as my push. Like, this is my push. I'm still going for my dream. Just not as big scale, but I'm going for my dream. But this is my, when I say push, I mean this is my push to, as in, I'm pushing these haters away. I'm pushing them out of my way. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do. This is my push, my idea. This is my statement, my choice, my life. This is my life, and I'm not letting you or anybody else take this from me. I'm not letting you or anybody else dictate what I am, who I am, what I do. I am pushing you out of the way to become what I want to become. And that is exactly what I did, and I am still doing. And it is hard. Oh my gosh, it is so hard. Don't get me wrong. It is not easy. It will never be easy. But you can use your haters as fuel. Exactly what I did. I don't know if they know it or not, but use my haters. Use your haters as fuel for your push, for what you want to go do in life. You go out there and you do it. Don't let anybody else take this moment from you. I'm sitting here not letting anybody take this moment from me. Excuse me. Don't let anybody take your moment from you. You do what you want. You do what you love. Do it. Go out there and do it. I leave you with one last thing. And it is, I don't want you to ever give up. I want you to sit here and think. I want you to think about where you want to go. Truly think about where you want to go. And don't give up. Don't let anybody take this from you. I know I sure ain't. Or I'm sure I'm not. I'm not letting anybody take this from me. Because this is who I am. This is what I am doing. This is me. This is what I want to do. And whatever you want to do, whatever you put your mind to it, you go out there and you do it. Take in all the love and support as you can for your energy, but use those haters as fuel to fuel that energy, to fuel your motivation. It is hard, it is not easy, but exactly what I did. And it's still hard sometimes. Go out there and do it. I believe in you, and I know there are other people in this world that believe in you as well. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me go on and essentially rant about things that I feel like needed to be talked about. Go. I believe in you. Whoever you are, I love you. Whoever you are, I want you to know that you are supported, that I am supporting you all the way. And go ahead, comment what is going on or what you want to do. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye to all of you.